Hey guys, Xeno back here. Today we're going to be having a look at Mega Man Ram, a game that just recently came out by J8bit, who you might know from my server. So him and I are pretty good mutuals, so I'm going to have a look at this game, because it's pretty good. I played through it once already on version 1.00. He updated it once to fix a couple of bugs, and now we're going to have a look at the finished product. So this is basically just a short fan game. It's pretty good. I definitely recommend you play it because it has some neat weapons and cool stages and designs. So we're going to be diving right in. Oh, it looks like he fixed the save game issue. There used to be 2 save games already on here, but I guess that's fixed now. One thing I kind of noticed that the music is pretty good. I'm hyped now. So let's get right into it. So like I said, this fan game is a bit on the shorter side. Only have 6 Robot Masters, but they're all cool. I like these mugshots. Last time I started with Creamery Man, and I think I'm going to do the same thing this time. So like I said, this game is pretty short. There are 6 main stages like you just saw, and there are 2 fortress stages. So I think this is going to be just a 2-parter. I'll play 4 stages this episode, and then do the remaining for the next episode. So here in Creamer Man stage, got some nice tile work, and then ice cream cones rotating in the background. So this is pretty neat. Pretty satisfying to kill the baby flies enemies with a single charge shot. Oh nice, extra life. By the way, I just like to take a moment to appreciate the spikes. I like the animation and the look of them a lot. They look like little icicles. It's pretty good. These things freeze you. They can be kind of annoying. Oh. This stage has some kind of tough jumps in it. But the stages in this game are pretty short. If I had to estimate, I'd say they're about half or maybe 2/3 the size of a normal Mega Man stage. You'll probably see what I mean as I go along. But they really don't take too much time. Wow. The bottom path in this stage is probably easier, because if you go through the top, you have to fight that pesky catapult enemy. So this mini-boss here is pretty cool. I believe it's called the Triple Cone. I want to take care to call all the enemies by their official names when I can remember them, because they all do have actual official names. But anyways, that mini-boss is pretty cool. It transforms into 3 different types of ice cream, and the attack depends on the form. It's pretty good. One of the forms has a kind of difficult to dodge attack, but it might have been fixed since that was version 1. So these things are like the basically up and downs. They jump and then flip. They're pretty cool. Part of me wishes you could kill them, but I guess it's kind of the intention that they're invincible. Oh my god. The stage definitely has some kind of nasty jumps in it. I guess I'll take this opportunity to show off the new utility, kind of the T-phaser. Basically, you charge it up, and then you teleport upwards. It's pretty cool. I think it even damages enemies, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it's pretty useful for sections like that have those kind of bad jumps. Alright, yeah, it does do damage to enemies, which is pretty good. So yeah, like I said, that's already the end of this stage right there. So these stages aren't that long. I have 1 life. Alright. I was able to figure out the patterns for some of the bosses, but this is not one of them. I still don't exactly know what determines when he shoots. Maybe it's when you shoot? God damn it. Oh, I guess I should take the time to talk about the fact that I really like the sprite of this guy. It looks really clean. The cone on his head is pretty goofy and neat. He's not too bad to damage race. Yeah, it seems like that works. Alright, that's pretty good. Good stage. Pretty short. It's probably like Magnet Man length, if I had to guess. We got Soft Serve Seeker. So the weapons in this game are pretty cool as well. I'll get a chance to show this off in the next stage. But let me show this shop real quick. So there are a bunch of these cool kind of weapon replacements. I find these to be a little expensive because by the time you clear all 4 of the Robot Master stages, you probably won't have... How much do all these things cost? I think it's 700 total just for the upgrades. Unless you like grind bolts, you probably won't have that much. I probably would have reduced the cost of these probably by 50 each. Because like, yeah, if this is like 150, 150, 100, 100, then it would only be like 500 bolts total for all of them. I think that would have been a little more reasonable. I have never tried using the Pierce Buster. The Rocket Buster is really good. I'll try and show these off if I can. I might have to grind bolts off camera to show next episode, but these are definitely worth your time, at least the Rocket Buster and the Energy Saver. The Slip Booster I haven't actually tried at all because I was never able to afford it. But I'll do the Weakness Chain, so we're doing Chimera Man next. This guy looks kind of funny. I think this could have a telegraph. The fireball just kind of comes out of nowhere. I think I noticed this the first time too. If I remember correctly, there's like, this enemy is in Quint's Revenge, and it doesn't have a telegraph there, but I think one could be added. So now this gimmick, which is like parts of the level that pop out and hurt you, which is interesting. They can be a little tricky to dodge at times. And then this mini-boss just looks kind of horrifying. Shoots out photon missiles, fruit crushers. Is that all it does? Okay, no. Yeah. There is something over here. The secret room. You can grab that health too. Oh yeah, I promised I'd show the weapon. So, it's basically Dive Missile. It'll get more of a chance to shine in the boss fight. Tracks enemies. It's pretty smart. At least it doesn't ding off of it. This is like Solar Man. These Mets are kind of annoying. I haven't had any trouble with them so far, but they can be kind of obnoxious. You can literally just stand here and pummel this guy. Like, it's a safe spot. You don't really even have to try, actually. If you stand there, you can just spam like I did. So maybe that could have been changed a little bit. But, I like the tiles. I like the background here, actually. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be, but it looks neat. And then this boss. So one other thing I didn't point out about the soft serve seeker before is that it freezes enemies like you're seeing here, and it creates this little snow particle effect. And yeah, that's his weakness. All the weapons in this game are pretty cool. This one is Amalgam Inferno, okay. Yeah, I'll get a chance to show it off. How many bolts do I have? 78. So, like, see, if I get an average of, like, 30-some bolts per stage, I'll only have enough for, like, one of these upgrades by beating 6 masters. So I think some of these prices could definitely have been tweaked. Or maybe just put more bolts in the stages. Like, in Chimera Man stage, there are those bolts, but most stages don't have big secrets like that. I guess you could just go grind over and over again. So, anyone who's played this thus far has probably had some, you know, flashbacks to this stage. This is probably the hardest stage of the first 6, and it's for a very particular reason, which we'll be getting into soon. This first section is good, though. So, you see this platform in the middle here? Originally in version 1.00, it didn't have arrows on it, so you'd never think that it'd fall, but it's basically a Bubble Man platform. Good on J8-bit for adding arrows. I think basically at my request, so that was very nice. So these Yambao things shoot sound waves, and this is super obnoxious if you don't turn around, and you kind of have to do this like little dance on these platforms like this, except, yeah. You can probably already tell by the tone I'm using to describe this, but I don't really enjoy that section. And it repeats itself later, too, which is even worse, I think. But it could just be me, really. God. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Soft Serve Seeker kind of helped. Oh, I probably shouldn't have wasted it all. But, you can just spam this Kitsune. It has an official name. I forget. I'm just gonna not call it anything. But you can pretty much spam these to death before they even have a chance to really do anything. So that's not too bad. But the attack is pretty good. Like, there's no telegraph, but I don't actually think there really needs to be, because the fires spawn behind the boss. Now, these rotating saw things, they're pretty neat. Just graphically, at least. They animate really well. And, it's a pretty cool gimmick. Alright. I don't like this jump for some reason. Oh. These Mets are a little obnoxious. Oh. One life left. So I gotta just not die, basically. Jade told me that these are intended to be charge-shotted, and yet it works a lot better if you do that. Alright, I don't really feel like failing this jump again. Okay. Alright, this is the section with the Yambaos again. I'm definitely just gonna use the phaser, because this is way too hectic. Especially that first jump with the pendulum trying to hit you at the same time as dodging the Yambo. Really not worth doing legit, if you ask me. Probably one of the only parts in this entire game I didn't really care for. Really good boss animation though, like that intro, good. Although one thing I noticed is that when you select her on the stage select, she doesn't actually have her sickles, which is a bit weird. I don't know if that's intentional or not. But yeah. And the floor graphics are a little strange here, but they're fine. Laser sickle. This weapon is pretty cool as well. I'll be showing it off shortly. So, okay, still don't have enough to buy anything. Who's next? It's Spiral. I like this color choice quite a lot. It reminds me of the tiling reminds me of Comet Woman stage, but it has this like nice spacey vibe to it, and the parallax is good also. Also, the music in this stage is really nice. So this gimmick, basically you shoot it and it pushes you. It's a bit unorthodox, but it's actually, oh my god. It's a bit of an unorthodox gimmick, but I think it works really well actually. This is probably one of my favorite new gimmicks that this game introduces. One thing maybe you might want to consider is replacing the T-phaser graphic with like something original, because this is just Break Dash's icon. But other than that, this is cool and good. So yeah, just use this to get that and get up here. So I don't think I did the best job showing this weapon off before, but basically it shoots. It's kind of like Toadman's weapon from Twins Revenge 2. I think it basically does the same thing as this, yeah. But it's cool. It's neat as utility. While I like the bomb gimmick, I'm kind of bad at timing it, so that's gonna be why you see me skipping it sometimes. And here it's used basically just to screw you over, which is funny. Yeah, this jump I especially don't really like that much, so I'm just gonna be skipping that. One nice thing I did notice is that if you have less than 2 lives, when you get to the stage select screen, the game automatically refills your lives, which is good. And these are Top Man platforms. Always nice to see. Soft Seeker really proving itself to be a weapon. Just keep using it. Getting a lot of big bolts suddenly, which is always good. Okay, yeah, this like bomb jump is also a bit tricky. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that kills all of them. That's interesting. Didn't notice that before. Might be unintended, but still good. There aren't many options in this game for like horizontal mobility, which was probably intentional, but okay. Yeah, I don't like this jump. I'm still not exactly sure what these spinning top replacements are supposed to be. Maybe some sort of spiraling thing. Not really sure on that one. Alright. That was close. Oh, what? This is a cool secret, by the way. Looks like sliding off these things is a bit finicky. That's pretty good, though. This stage utilizes this bomb gimmick really well, in my opinion. It's clever. And that's that stage cleared. T-phase are definitely useful to cheese a few of the trickier moments. 0 lives. Okay, I need to beat this boss. This guy has a good pattern. Probably won't be seeing it much because I need to kill him, but... yeah. I think I can afford one of the utilities from the shop, and I'll get to show that off next time. Alright, let's check this shop. Yeah, 316. Okay, so I got a lot of bolts in that one place. Yeah, I'll show off the rocket booster or rocket buster. Yeah. I guess I'll show that stuff off next time because that's 4 stages, like I said. Alright, well, that'll be it for now. I'll see you guys on part 2 of this, where we take on the rest of the stages, including the fortress. But, like I said, this game's really good. Check it out. I'll probably post a link in the description or something. But, anyways, that's that. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.